Okay guys, here we are, and once more Chris, we came to the end. He came to the end of the journey.
Yep.
Wasn't easy, was challengeful, and we have a big news to announce. Like, we have an announcement at the end of this video if you will hang tight. Here, Chris, tell us the challenges, like what you went through, the good, the bad, the worst, about TNT, about Prime, no sugarcoating. Come on, be raw, give it to them.
All right. Well, first of all, like, it really wasn't all that bad. You know, I mean, you're out on the road for a long time. You got two dudes sharing a small space, so it's going to be uncomfortable. There's going to be, there's going to be times when there's a little bit of tension.
Yep.
But just know that it's going to be uncomfortable, but it's nothing you can't get through. And just for me anyway, just knowing that in advance, like, just helps you get through it. Because it seems like a long period of time, but it goes fast. And in the long scheme of things, it's just a blink of the eye, really.
But he said a long period of time. Now, you guys should know here at Prime, it is for right now 30,000 miles. So he did 30,000 miles, which average should be about a month and a half. He did a little bit longer because he stayed on the truck like 2 weeks extra. So he pretty much did, I believe, 2 months.
Yeah,
and for you guys that are coming to Prime right now, get ready because they bumped it up back to 50,000 miles. So this dude right there got lucky. He got in and out before they changed. Again, that's the decision from Prime. It's gonna be 50,000 miles right now. So I want to ask, as far as driving, as far as the road, like the trucking industry itself, what was actually the most challenging things for you? Was it safety? Was it the business, or like what was it?
Well, I'd say the areas where I had challenge was like getting used to moving all the time, basically. Because when you're working, obviously you're moving. No problem. This is great. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you guys have any entree, bread, anything like that? You guys don't do that here?
What's that?
You guys don't do no entree, like bread and stuff? You guys don't do that here?
Like appetizers? Well, there's bread there. Enjoy. It's very good. It's hot.
Thank you. Alrighty.
Thanks. So yeah, so when you're working, obviously you're moving, but when you're off, when you're sleeping, the truck is still moving most of the time.
Yeah.
Every now and then you're both gonna be shut down, and then you can get better sleep. But for the most part, you're going to be trying to sleep when it's moving and all that kind of stuff. Okay. And that does take some getting used to.
Okay.
Every now and then, I had some troubles with energy. For the most part, I was okay, but every now and then, I felt a little bit sleepy. I'd have to pull over, take a little bit of a nap or whatever, and then that helps a great deal. If you are sleepy, definitely stop, take a little nap, and then get going.
Yeah.
It changes the brain chemistry and helps you stay awake.
Really important. If you're sleepy, if you don't feel comfortable, if you're tired, if you don't feel safe in general, pull over, stop, take your nap, take a 15, 30, 45, an hour. If you think you're gonna be late, it's okay. Just let your dispatch know that, hey, this is happening, I got in traffic, whatever reason, let them know, but please feel safe now. We did a video with Chris before where we were talking about the CPAP machine. If you guys haven't watched that yet, go ahead. By now you should know his head because we did a video before together. Chris, my co-driver, student, partner, the one on the truck right now. And today, only 2 minute video. Today we're gonna talk about that. What is that? They call it the CPAP machine. This is my very first time about seeing that machine, hearing her, pretty much seeing it. And then Chris want to tell us about it. So Chris, so what is that? But I want to ask you, now that you're done, how comfortable were you using the CPAP machine? Using the CPAP machine on the truck, and like personal hygiene, like when you're not a trucker, you would think, oh, how do they get shower? How personal hygiene and safety in general, how safe will you think you were trucking all of them for the past 2 months?
How safe I was? I felt safe, you know, most of the time, anyway. Except for, you know, times when I did feel a little sleepy, you know, that did feel a little dangerous. Or long hours at night, you know, can be, I generally drove slower if I was driving a lot of hours at night, especially if it's, you know, if there's weather and stuff like that. But yeah, with the CPAP, you know, like, if you're sleeping with the CPAP, if you've gotten used to it, sleeping with it in the truck will be fine too. I've gotten to the point with mine that I like having it on. You know, it assists with the breathing. You know, I mean, it's not like, I don't feel like when I'm breathing normally, I don't feel like there's any kind of.
Definitely helps.
I don't feel like it's like it's a hard work to breathe or anything. But when you have the CPAP blowing air in your face, it's just like. I don't know, it feels okay. I've learned to like it. So
okay, well, then I will ask you, what was the most enjoyable part? Because I won't say money. I'm being truthful here. You guys know I'm always being truthful. I'm being honest and straight with my videos, whether I do them in French. Sorry for the French listener now, or in English. I just say the truth as it is. If I don't, you're gonna find out anyway. So the money-wise, at Prime, there's a minimum guaranteed. Especially when you are when you're learning, and that's what, $900 gross
in the TNT phase.
On the TNT phase, yeah. And then the training, the whole training is free. Like you don't get to pay nothing when Prime train you, and when you get into the TNT phase, that means driving with somebody like me, the trainer. Prime pays you. But I will ask you, like, what was the most enjoyable part in this?
Dude, I love traveling, you know. I love to see the country. I love to see I love the scenery. I love seeing the different types of land, and landscapes and architecture and all that kind of stuff. I really enjoy it. And I look forward when I'm out there on my own. I look forward to being able to use like my 34-hour resets and stuff like that to explore some of the areas that I find myself and all that kind of stuff. Right now, it's just gorgeous out there. I mean, we're at least in the northern states, where it's the autumn. It's at the peak of color right now. I mean,
yeah, right before winter. Yeah, it's great.
It's absolutely gorgeous out there, especially when the sun is shining really nice.
Yeah, I want to throw some shots on during this part. That's one thing. Now, what would be the 1, 2, 3 things? I'm gonna exaggerate, and I hope I'm not pushing it too much. What would be those 3 things that, if you had a chance, if you had the power, if you could, again, yeah, you know they are listening to you.
Sure.
So what would be those things that you could do, you could adjust if you had the power here at Prime? If not just Prime, like in the industry in general, trucking, and all that. Again, he just mentioned that he loves traveling. So if your passion is traveling, discovering, and just going, think about traveling, doing what you love doing, and being paid. That's what he meant. But if you could change 1 thing or 3 things here at Prime or in the whole trucking industry, what would those be?
I would say, well, first off, within the industry, like there's the other day when we were trying to do the 34-hour reset for me, and I was using my personal conveyance to go to Walmart, and then I turned the truck off at the bay when we were leaving when we were leaving the facility, and then turned it back on. And so like when it turned off and then turned back on, it switched me from personal conveyance to driving, ruining our 34-hour reset. And they were not able to change that back and to unscrew up the reset, which you know, was it was a bit of a headache.
So pretty much he's talking about the hour of services. That is really, really hectic, and there's a lot of people that still don't understand how hour of services work, as far as split bird, as far as personal conveyance, as far as how to do the 30 here, 8 here, and then keep the whole thing. Even myself, I get confused sometimes, but I just keep up. Excuse me. I just keep up with the basic that I'm supposed to do, which is 11 hours a day. Shut down when I'm supposed to, and then reset, and then keep on going. It's hectic. Like anything else?
Let's see.
Prime. At Prime.
At Prime. Well,
is there anything that you?
One thing at Prime that would be cool is that like once you get the miles, you know, if they could do it so that you could upgrade right after you get the miles, go through that process, and then you know, still get back out on a truck and drive, but as a fully capable AC driver, you know, making what a company driver would make. Okay. And then do that while you're waiting for truck availability to get your own truck.
That what he's referring to, I'm gonna explain a little bit better. What he does when I train him and he's complete with his training, if there's no truck available, or if he's ready and Prime is not ready for him, like to upgrade him and to get him to be solo, they're gonna get him to stay out until they are ready for him, like to go through the process. Now it will be better if he can get done paperwork, as far as he's done with it on the road, paperwork, everything, and then hey, what is next for me, than to sit on the truck and still wait on Prime part when he's done already. Guess what? I'm talking to you out there. If you get into any incident, if you get into any trouble, and you haven't upgraded yet, that extends your training. I'm being blunt, and that's exactly what's happening. So if they can fix that, just saving the student not getting into trouble, but also allowing them not to get just the minimum pay, but also like the regular pay, which is fair. And yeah, that's pretty much what it is. So how excited are you to be on your truck or get going? Like, are you going company? Are you going to be a company? Are you going to be a yes sir, or you actually being a having your own own company?
I'm going to be doing the lease op.
All right. All right.
So yeah. And I can't wait. I mean, you know, I'll be taking some home time and then be getting back out on the road with someone else. You know, not Serge, unfortunately. And,
sorry. Well, as a lease operator that you want to do, you guys need to know also, as he knows already, you get to have your own company. Prime helps you to get your own company. You get to have your own truck. You get to pay your own taxes. You get to choose not your load, but the area that you want to go, and they will drive you to those area. You get to choose when you go home, as long as you can pay for your truck payment, like your bills, take care of your business. So you will have that freelance to decide with the dispatch. You are not on your own, but they will assist you. This is a company driver that is go there, he goes there, home time, he is being told. So there's a lot of work into it, but it's worth it. I'm doing it, you can do it. It's about to do it. The big announcement that we got reserved for you guys until the end of the video. Chris decided to be a YouTuber, and his YouTube channel is gonna be
Long Haul Carnivore.
The Long Haul Carnivore. If you wonder why the long haul, you can imagine that already. Why Carnivore? I don't know. Until right now, I try to understand it. He explained to me for days. I can't wait to be on that channel, like to get hooked. Go ahead, guys, and subscribe. everybody that's on my channel right now. We are at 4,000 and plus right now. I encourage you guys to go ahead and subscribe and let me know I subscribe. Like, go ahead and let me know in the comment I subscribe. I'm subscribing to Long Haul Carnivore, and Chris is going to explain to us. He's going to take us from day one, from his journey, day one, how he upgraded, how he was on the road, like because right, I'm telling you guys, there's some stuff in his stomach that he's not telling us right now, and he's gonna let everything out when he on his channel. The upgrading process, how to get your truck brand new, pay for it, or and he's starting during winter. So you guys, I recommend you to go ahead and subscribe on his channel. It's gonna be late. Trust me, it's gonna be late. If you stayed until right now, so far on this video, this is Mr. Robert Lowe saying that he's gonna be on the truck, yes or no. He's gonna be on our truck, yes or no. I will let you watch, I will let you listen to Mr. Rob Lowe. Until next time, we stay blessed. Thank you for watching.
So Robert?
Yes, sir.
Morning, do you mind? I'm gonna
yeah.
want to shoot a video. My name is Serge, and then we had a couple of pictures before, but I do have a question for you that people, that other instructors ask me, and I want to ask you, what is it going to take to get you on the truck, on the road? I know it's been years that you've been on the road, and my fleet manager, he kept telling me he's been in the business for 25 years, but what is it going to take to either have you on the road or have all this fleet manager that is once every quarter or every month but on the road for them to believe exactly what we do?
I think getting the fleet managers out there is a wonderful idea.
Okay.
Getting me out there, I don't know if you want me out there. Okay. Safety first.
Yes.
Safety first.
So you want to be
yes. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate it.
This is the end of the road for Chris. We are dropping him at the airport, and that is a complete, fully trained truck driver. It was a pleasure, man. It was awesome having you, and really be safe out there. That's all.
Thanks, man.
That's all I got for you. To be safe.
Yeah.
Stay alive, and then keep on trucking.
Yeah, man. You too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for everything. I appreciate it.
Thanks, man. And then I say hi to your dad.
I will.
Already.
For sure.
All right, brother. Safe travels.
All right. You too.
Already.
Later, brother.
All right, man.